Grandma, this tastes funny. What kind of popsicle is this?
Oh, Sonny, where did you find that? Did you find that in my drawer? I told you not to go in there.
But Grandma, this is really cool. It's like it never melts popsicle.
Oh, Sonny, that's what tickles my downstairs.
Multiple contact! Fuck off!
Oh, this is going to get very, very weird. I know a lot of you guys probably have never had this happen to you. I know some people that are close to me have had this happen to them with other people. I know some of my friends that have found this out with their parents. But I found my step-grandmother's toys. Let's just put that at that. That's exactly what I found. So this story is taking place when I was still in high school. I believe I was a junior, so I was just 17 years old, or maybe I was 18. I don't remember exactly what time of the year it was, but I was around that age. So just ballpark it, right? And I know what these type of things are. So there would always be, after school, there would always be this time off that I could go to my grandparents' house because they lived right there, and then my mom or my dad would come pick me up after school because I didn't feel like, driving around at that time. It was easier for them to pick me up after they were off of work and then drop me off at home. It was a whole ordeal, right? So I basically went there to spend time with my grandparents, got some food, got some homework done. It kind of helped me socialize and do a whole bunch of stuff with the family and do all that stuff. And I've told stories already that had to deal with this, like getting caught masturbating and almost finishing, and getting caught drinking way too much when I was 14 years old at their house. I stole a lot of alcohol, so those stories are on the channel. I'll link them in the description if you guys want to go find them out. So I was a little hellraiser when I was in high school, just trying to learn a whole bunch of shit basically, and kind of fucking with my grandparents. I don't know why, but they still love me, so that's all you need to know. They still love me, even though I was a fuck-up one back in the day. So they were really kind of not wanting me at the house alone, and these were one of those days where I ended up actually getting into the house, even though they didn't want me there at the moment. I'm pretty sure they locked the house, but somehow I found a way in. Yeah, I was a conniving little bastard. I just got into the house no matter what, basically. I would either tell the people next door to let me in, or I would just, find a way in. That's just what I did. So it was just one of those days that I was really fucking bored. I didn't have any homework. Maybe I did have homework. I just didn't do it. I don't know. I probably didn't have any homework. And I would just throw my backpack onto the couch, walk around, get a bite to eat, look up on stuff on Twitter and all this good stuff. And I would just, kind of rummage around the house, think about drinking a little bit. Might have had a Mike's Hard Lemonade. I'm not really sure. I was just really bored. That's all I remember doing. And I was just kind of like walking around the house, just trying to look for something to do. I don't know. And I ended up going upstairs, rummaging throughout the bathroom. And I was just like looking at stuff. I was like smelling things like cologne and all this stuff. I was just in that mentality that I was like, I'm just really fucking bored. I don't know what to do. I mean, I'm not even supposed to be in the house right now, but I'm just gonna fucking basically destroy it as I'm in the process of doing this. So I ended up going into their room, and this is one of these things that you really don't connect, like physically, like when you see these type of things. So I was going throughout the drawers. I was like pulling them open. I was like, what is in here? What is in here? What is in here? I'm really bored. What is in here? Until I opened up one, and my jaw literally dropped. I have never seen this many sex toys before in my life. There was literally a dildo that was the size of, it wasn't even a dildo, it was like a vibrator dildo, one of those metal ones that it's like, kind of like the Silver Surfer type ones. I'm pretty sure that's what that's called, the Silver Surfer, one of those things. Yeah, it was one of those that vibrated, and I was like, what the fuck is this? And it's about like 9 inches long. I was like, she uses this, what the fuck? And I literally like looked, I didn't even want to touch anything in there because, just in case nothing's washed, I don't want to have any problems. So I'm like kind of just trying to get like, I don't know, I got like a stick or something and tried like peeling up stuff to try to see what's in there. I see there's like a couple condoms. There's like toothpicks. I don't know. There's like a pump, like a dick pump in there. There's some pills on the side, like Extense pills that I've never actually seen anyone buy before, but it's okay because they're old people, so maybe they need, that kind of does work for those type of people. So I look in there and I see like all these oils, like just stuff that I can't physically comprehend that old people use for some reason. You know, when you see, like, your mom or your dad have any type of, like, you know, handcuffs or anything that's relating to sex, you find them doing that, you're just kind of disconnected because you think that they never do that stuff before, but then experience this with your grandparents. It just would scar me for the rest of my life knowing that they actually would use these toys. And knowing a little bit later, something was brought up. I don't know if they knew that I was rummaging throughout these things because something might have been moved since I opened the drawer and something might have rolled. Because I know for a fact, I was like, I am not touching anything in this drawer. Just for you guys to know, I didn't want to even be near it. I kind of stepped like at least 5 feet away because I was kind of blown away a little bit. Kind of blown away. And I remember at least a week later, I was like asked by them. Like they literally sat me down. They were like, "So Tom, we saw that you saw our dildos in the drawer of the toys. What were you doing in there?" And I was like, "Well, you know, I opened some drawers. I was trying to find like a blanket. You know, I was really cold downstairs. It was really cold in the house at the time. And yeah, I did see it. And it kind of scared me a little bit." And they're like, "It's okay. We use these from time to time again. We have sex too. Okay? We have sex too." And after that, I kind of realized that, holy shit, old people have sex. And I hope I'm, you know, like 70 pushing 80 and still banging that pussy just like they do. Good job, Grandma and Grandpa. Good fucking job.